So, hello and a very warm welcome to everyone joining us here live from the Estadio Francisco de la Era in Spain as the qualification in the elite round for the European Championships continues for Team Germany up against Spain here today in what should be a cracking game of under-17 football between these two sides, both in the same group, of course, Group 2 of the elite round, along with Austria and Norway. Germany coming into this off the back of a draw against Austria, Spain off the back of a 2-1 win against Norway. Now they face each other, but first time for the national anthems.
Please remain stand for the national anthem of Spain.
So there we have it, the national anthems out of the way. And 90 minutes of qualification action between Germany and Spain to look forward to here. It almost feels like a must-win game for Germany after that draw in their first game against Austria, especially with Spain winning their first game against Norway. Norway and Austria also in action today. Their game finishing not too long before kick-off here, with Austria snatching a late winner to come out 2-1 on top and take their tally to 4 points in the group. That now takes them into pole position, with Spain behind them on 3 points. Germany with just the 1 point, but a game in hand and a chance to join Austria, their neighbours, at the top of the table as well. For Spain, a win today will, well, take them one step closer to qualifying for the European Championships. Of course, only the top teams in each of the 7 groups going through to the final stage of the competition. So each and every game absolutely vital here in the elite round. The last meeting between the two sides was in a friendly tournament in Portugal about 4 weeks ago. The game ending 0-0 on that occasion. Something tells me there will be goals here today, with both sides finding the back of the net in their openers. Germany, especially throughout qualification, have been very clinical and effective in the final third. The 5th highest scoring team throughout qualification. And they'll need those goals today to find a way past a very, very strong Spain team. Really looking forward to this one. Germany making just one change to their front three, with number 17 Müller coming in to replace Yilgashi. Apart from that, Kaba dropping back into more of a central defence role rather than central midfield. Second half against Austria, especially promising, according to Marc-Patrick Meister, the man in charge of the Under-17 squad on your screen now. Wasn't too pleased with the first 45, but the reaction shown from his team was something he was extremely happy about. As we have a player down early here. Alexander Staff brought down not too far outside the Spain penalty area there. But the Eintracht Frankfurt youngster looks like he's going to be all right and able to continue, which is very good news for Germany. Do not want to lose him this early into what is such an important game for them. Does seem to be hobbling away. So hopefully something he'll be able to shrug off. But an opportunity here from a dead ball situation for Germany. Not a bad attempt. Whipped over the wall extremely well there. Lennart Karl, the number 10, who plies his trade with Bayern Munich. On the score sheet against Austria as well for Germany. Keeping his place here today out on that right wing. Very nearly getting Germany off to what would have been a wonderful start there. Didn't miss by much. Teixidor with a powerful run forward from the right back. Guillen ships it out wide. Germany with some real stars in the making in their Under-17 squad, but the same can be said about Spain, especially Oyono, the number 11, Athletic Bilbao striker. Up front, definitely one to keep an eye on, as well as the two Fernandez players with the number 7 and 10, both from the Barcelona youth setup. Pedro Fernandez, especially the number 7, a really exciting young player. One with a very bright future, you would presume anyway. Of course, it's always difficult to say at this age which players will make it all the way to the top. But both sets of players in very good hands here. Germany's final game here in Spain against Norway on the 25th, so 3 days' time. And if they can get 3 points here, then they will feel very confident they can find a way past Norway as well, possibly finish top of the table. Ball picked off well. Lovely through ball down the middle, just a little too far left of the Germany frontman Staff. Taixador down the line, picked off well by Toure. Oh, lovely first touch there by Fernandez, but dealt with by Leonard Karl. Germany unable to hold on to the ball though as Spain come forward again. Here is Guillen. Well, possession football, very much the name of the game, not just at under-17 level for Spain, but throughout their ranks. Has seen them be more successful than most at senior level, that's for sure. It really is incredible how they just continue to produce world-class talent year after year, no matter what the age group. Guillen seeing a lot of the ball. It's very much the link between defence and attack in that central midfield area. The Spain number 8. Here is Schalke's Toure with a long throw. Comes back the other way though, Fernandez. Forward to Oyono, gets the shot off. Strikes it hard and low, but straight down the middle. And in the end, it's a relatively simple save for Marcelo Triple. Well, there's a chance here for Germany, but the flag goes up. Much to the despair of Alexander Staff. Just mistimed his run slightly. It was a lovely through ball, threaded straight through the middle. No chances and half chances at either end. The best opportunity though, falling to Spain's Oyono up front. Germany breaking forward through the middle. Müller brought down, was expecting the whistle to be blown there, but the referee keeping his whistle at his side, allowing play to continue. A great tempo to this game already with just under 8 minutes gone. Very energetic start from both sides. Clear right from the get-go. And both teams heading into this with a win and a win only on their mind. Nice one-touch football here from Germany on the edge of the penalty area. Final ball just lacking slightly though. The build-up was crisp and textbook to say the least. There's Musa Kaba on the ball, the Dortmund player. Part of the squad, not just because of his talent and ability, but because of his versatility as well. Can play a number of positions. He's going to have to do a job in defence here at the moment, and does it well. Support arriving in the form of Müller as well to get the ball clear and away from danger. It really is amazing to see how far youth football has come in the last 10 or 15 years. The level of football being played is right up there. Sometimes you forget you're watching 16 and 17-year-olds with the amount of talent, ability on display here. Lovely little ball inside. That's really well defended by Kaba. It's had a really good start to this game. Spain awarded the throw. Just inside the Germany half here. Ball picked off by Müller. Has Staff out to his left and uses him. Ball back out wide to Staff once more. Tries to cut it back inside, I think almost in a half attempt to win the corner. Seems to be moving okay now after that heavy challenge early into the first half here. And Germany have a throw and a chance to try and create something of their own. Played back to Kaba. Now Menza back to Kaba once more. Patient build-up play for Marc-Patrick Meister's side. Ball shipped out wide. Nice switch of play there from Germany, as Müller does enough to win the corner. Put out of play by Teixidor. The Spain right back has been very busy in these opening 12 minutes. Has seen a lot of the ball on this near side. You can see the wind is really blowing here. Put back in by Karl. Comes to nothing in the end. Germany with another chance to get the ball forward and into the box. The offside flag is raised. Lennart Karl just drifting into an offside position there as the ball came back his way. Just a half metre ahead of Teixidor there. With the ball high up in the air, not quite as easy to keep an eye on the defender's position as well. Current instalment of the Under-17 European Championships. The first time we experienced the new format with just 8 teams through to the finals. Of course, Albania already through as the hosts, which is why there are only 7 groups and eventually 7 group winners that will join them. The finals stage scheduled for the 19th of May until the 1st of June, the start of the summer. As Germany breaking forward once again. Unfortunate there for Müller, as the ball just bounces off his heel. Germany's game plan working quite well, to be fair. More than happy to let Spain have as much possession as they want, pressing at the right time, and have nicked the ball away by closing off some of the passing lanes here and there. Then able to break forward quickly on the counter-attack, just lacking in that final third. The final ball just hasn't quite been there. It is still early days though. More positives than negatives to take from their performance after a quarter of an hour of football, excuse me. Positional play has been absolutely top draw so far. You can see Spain struggling to carve away through the middle, being forced out wide time and time again. And once out there, the two forward wide players for Germany more than happy to drop back, help out the fullbacks, and create little 2v1 overloads to win that ball back straight away and then burst forward. So far, so good. Lovely turn by Fernandez there. A really nice close control from the Barcelona player. Long ball forward by Campos. A well-placed one as well. Kept in play, but great defending by Abraha in that right-back position. Spain coming back shortly thereafter. Well, decent attempts from what was quite an acute angle from the left-back Mendes. Tried to drive it hard and low, looking for the far corner. It was well wide in the end, no real problems there for Triple in goal. Marcelo Triple with the Borussia Mönchengladbach Under-17s. Oh, given away cheaply there, and this could be costly. Again, Spain stopped in their tracks. At times, all a little too close for comfort. As Germany continue to defend extremely well. Has been their biggest plus so far. The back four putting together a stellar display. When you play against a team like Spain, who are so good at carving defences open with their quick 1-2 passes and runs off the ball. And you need to be on top of your game, and Germany's back four have definitely been exactly that so far. Marc-Patrick Meister will be very, very happy indeed with the way his team has defended. Will feel there is perhaps a little room for improvement going forward though. I haven't quite seen them at their best just yet there. Again, Touré putting on the pressure straight away once the ball comes out wide. You can see that Germany are under very strict instructions here from Marc-Patrick Meister, and they have followed them to a T. Fernandez forced to drop back into a little pocket of space to come and collect the ball. Guillen. It's a strong run. Again, Kaba there to sweep things up at the back. And Triple able to come and collect the ball. Well, Turai does really well to recover. It's the first time we've seen him just caught slightly out of position there, but possesses such pace and power to get back and make that tackle. Pass picked off. Now can Germany try and hold on to the ball for a little longer than they have been? Easier said than done against a team like Spain, who themselves are just so good at pressing high and winning the ball back in promising positions. And Germany giving them a taste of their own medicine here at the moment. Just need to try and be a little more calm and collected when on the ball. Have rushed situations slightly. Early nerves perhaps playing a part. With 21 and a half minutes gone. You'd think both teams have sort of settled into this now. Spain clearly dominating possession up until this point, but in terms of threat and potential, you'd have to say the two teams have been quite evenly matched so far. By far Germany's toughest test so far in qualifying here today. Rodriguez with the cutback. Good closing down once again. Now the opportunity from close range for Taisidor. He tries to cut it back at that near post. But again, Germany just crowding that area and not letting anything through. Germany with 2 wins and a draw in the first round of qualifying in Group 7. 4-0 win over Andorra, followed by an 8-2 thrashing of Belarus before a 6-goal thriller, which ended 3-3 against the Czech Republic. All enough to get through to the elite round, though. That 8-2 win over Belarus is the last time they have won a game. It's been back-to-back draws after that 2-2 draw against Austria here in the elite round just a few days ago. And they will want to get back to winning ways. What better time to do it than up against Spain, who are the favourites to top the group here. As Austria have already shown with a draw and a win, it's It's not all going to be as straightforward as people might have expected. Clearly a little pull on the shirt there. Some really nice control and footwork from Lennart Karl out on that right wing. Launched forward by Trippel once more, picked up by Kaba on the rebound. The play will be brought back. Staff in an offside position. Taxidor. Moving the ball very nicely down this right side. Again, you see 3 players for Germany coming out to just shut the front door on Spain's attack down the right flank. Here comes the corner from Fernandez, headed away by Kaba. Didn't have too many to aim at into the area it was put into. It's only really Rodriguez close to getting on to the end of that delivery, and he's by far not the biggest player in the Spain team. See him there in the middle of your screen, the number 6. The aerial part of the game, not exactly his strength. A hopeful ball over the top. Shielded out and over the line for a goal kick by Abraha with ease. I think that's a really positive sign for Germany. If you have Spain putting hopeful balls over the top, you know you're doing something right. Nice little layoff. Ball into the middle. Now with Göttlicher. Plays it forward and out wide early. Taxidor not taking any chances. Puts it out of play for a throw deep inside the Spain half. Germany looking to finish this first half strong and on the front foot, starting to enjoy a little more possession themselves now as well. That's a lovely ball. A chance here for Germany as Lennart Karl is able to get the shot off. Sees it blocked right in front of him though. Germany with a throw, able to keep the pressure on here. Bit of a stray pass there from Kaba. You could see what he was trying to do though. That's definitely the right idea. Try and cut out the midfield and get it straight forward into that final third. Trippel off his line quickly to deal with the danger there. And again, instant pressure. The name of the game, and it pays off. Lennart Karl really putting in a shift out on the right wing. Wins his team a throw. Again in a promising area. Göttlicher will leave it to Abraha, the right back coming forward. Playing with a cast on his left arm. Not willing to miss out on the opportunity to test himself against some of the best in Europe. Just goes to show what sort of commitment, desire, and everything in between it takes to get to this level, even at under-17s. And people easily forget just how much sacrifice it takes. But it's all worth it on days like this when you get to represent your country on one of the biggest stages. Another well-placed pass out wide. Takes it all, will keep it in play. Germany doing so well, giving the Spanish youngsters absolutely no time to breathe on the ball. And again, forcing the error. Unable to capitalize on it that time, but sooner or later it will pay off and result in a goal-scoring opportunity. Floated pass over the top. A little bit of trickery there from the other Fernandez. Also from Barcelona, Tony Fernandez, just 16 years old. The Spain number 10. Teixidor brought down. And Müller with the challenge. Somewhat heavy one. Salvatore Müller just getting a talking to from the referee. Will walk away with just a warning though. Did go lunging in a little bit, but nothing too vicious about it, to be fair. You can see Marc-Patrick Meister doesn't mind it one bit. Clamming it on the sideline. He wants to see his team be aggressive, be physical. That's exactly what they have been. So far, they've made life rather difficult for Spain. It has to be said. The in-swinger towards the back post. Again. Great defensive header away there. Need to be careful here. And what attack and block that is. Or a tackle and block, I should say, if I can get the words out of my mouth. Fard putting his body on the line there. Looks like he took a bit of a whack in the process as well. It's a courageous bit of defending there to deny Oyono a shot on goal. Needed to get the timing right there as well, because he could have easily given away a penalty. Timed it to perfection. And takes one for the team, quite literally. Just receiving a bit of on-field treatment here. We'll have to leave the field of play for, I think, 30 seconds is normally the rule. That could be a problem for Germany here as they have a corner to defend. Without their central defender. Played in towards the near post, no real height on it. Oyono the target. Unable to find him though. And now Fard is able to come back on. As Kaba now gets stuck in with an equally impressive tackle inside the Germany penalty area. Again, timed to perfection. And essential that it was. Pedro Fernandez trying to dance his way through a very crowded area. Fard able to take the free kick. So looks like he's all right, which is great news for Germany. Spain have only dropped points once throughout their qualification for the European Championships. 2 wins and a draw in the preliminary round, and the win against Norway. The draw coming against Iceland in a game that ended 2-2. Following 4-0 and 5-0 wins against Estonia and North Macedonia. So haven't had a problem finding the back of the net themselves. However, it remains goalless here as we slowly but surely edge towards half-time. Kaba opts to play it back to his keeper, Trippe. Puts his boot through it. Didn't get quite as much distance as he hoped. That's more like it. Almost a little too much mustard on that one. And Spain will build from the back once more. Good tenacity there by Menza, not to lose possession under pressure. Sends the ball out wide to Karl. Lovely little dink over the top. Decent first touch as well by Staff, who then just fluffs the final effort a little. Didn't quite make the contact he was looking for. Still, a really good run there by Alexander Staff, and a great pass to pick him out from Lennart Karl. Just goes to show that Germany can be very, very dangerous if they get that final ball right. Almost did everything right. If he catches that a little sweeter, he might really put Guirao in goal to work and test the Spain keeper a little more than that. Oh, great tussle there. with Isbruch, just using his upper body strength to stop the Spain player in his tracks and prevent him from A, getting to the ball, and B, getting across into the box. Less than 5 minutes to go. Referee making sure the throw-in is taken from the correct position there. Don't necessarily always see that. Guillen with a bit of space here, out on the left, tries to cut it back. Enough of a deflection to just take it away from Dura. It was arriving late in the box. And then Pedro Fernandez gives away the free kick. A little bit of frustration there from Pedro Fernandez. After working tirelessly to find a little pocket of space to just sort of sneak through, and then a heavy touch means it's all for nothing. Menza. Now Fard. No nonsense clearance out of play for a throw from Lozano. Lozano alongside Campos in that central defence for Spain here today. Not a bad idea there from Müller. Just didn't quite get the execution right. As Ayono powers forward down this near side, waiting for support. Does eventually arrive in the form of Fernandez. Again, is given absolutely no time on the ball. Staff in an offside position there. Müller just a little slow to play the ball his way. I think the Germany number 9 wanted it a little earlier. Well, that's what you want to see if you're a Germany player. A Spain player on the ball, waving his hands, wondering where to play the ball to, because he doesn't have too many options on. Rodriguez sees his pass picked off as well. That's a great layoff and a lovely first touch from Lennart Karl to try and create some space. Cuts back inside, Lennart Karl. Staff forced to play it all the way back. Calls for offside, but Müller getting onside just in time. Now Spain looking to break quickly in the other direction. Do pick up a foul, rather fortunately there. Isbruch just mistiming his tackle. Will pick up a yellow card, but I don't think Fernandez knew he was just over his shoulder, about to make the challenge. Could have done with a shout from a teammate there, but it has worked out for Spain in the end. yellow card for Shkodran Mustafi there. The assistant coaches not too happy with the yellow card shown to Isbruch there. Felt it was a little over the top perhaps. I think I'd have to agree. Because to be fair, Fernandez was slowing down. It's not like he was sort of moving forward or there was a goal-scoring opportunity about to present itself. Here's the first yellow card of the game. Has been competitive but fair between these two teams so far. It's won back well by Abraha. And he does enough to draw the foul as well. Both Karl and Abraha down with a problem here. Lennart Karl back on his feet already. And Nathaniel Abraha looks to be getting up as well. On the receiving end of about 3 fouls there. The Germany right back. Both able to continue though. So deep into stoppage time of this first half, and Germany with a free kick in a very promising position here. They could take the lead just before the break. Well, couldn't ask for much better than that. There's a bit of argy-bargy inside the box here between Lennart Karl and the central defender Lozano. The referee calling both players over to have a word. A lot of shoving back and forth. It's actually Pedro Fernandez and Lennart Karl. In comes the cross. And Karl looking for a cheeky little back heel there at the near post. Would have been a special goal. But it will be the last kick, or should I say attempt at a kick of the first 45 as the whistle goes and the teams head down the tunnel. No goals yet between Spain and Germany in the second game of Group 2 for both these teams. Still everything to play for in the second half, but overall Germany will be very happy with the way they've performed. Spain perhaps a little frustrated that they haven't really been able to leave their mark on this game just yet. That second half is just around the corner, so make sure you join us for it in just a few. So, welcome back for the second half here between Germany and Spain. 0-0 after 45 minutes of intense football between these two powerhouses of European under-17 sides. But, well, Germany just edging it for me, to be completely honest. They haven't let Spain play their normal game whatsoever. Have kept them rather tame, especially going forward. And picking up where they left off with real tenacity in defence. Have done really well to keep the Spain striker Oyono very quiet indeed. Just the one shot on goal from him. And Duda unable to find a way past Abraha, who draws the foul straight after. Doesn't look like either side's made any changes here. So the same 22 out for the second half. I think if Germany can put together the same performance here in the second 45, well within a shout of perhaps just snatching a winner in the closing stages, maybe even earlier as they come forward here. And we'll have a throw here deep inside the Spain half, taken by Göttlicher. Now back with Valifard. Kaba out wide to Toure. Move kept alive. As Germany win the ball back straight away. And just a little too heavy on the cross. Impossible for Lennart Karl to latch onto the end of that one. Heavy challenge. Only Germany captain Toure there. Looks like Pedro Fernandez came off worse though. Kaba ships it out wide. Lovely flick by Karl. Guillen does well to win the ball back fairly inside his own penalty area. Headed out of play by Valifard in the end. Germany remaining high, looking to win the ball back straight away, which is exactly what they do. Menza, lovely turn. Menza still going. Eventually sees his pocket picked. Danger not over now, and a chance for Germany, and they have their goal. And it's their number 9, Alexander Staff, who pokes it home at the near post after some fantastic link-up play. Lennart Karl, take your hat off for a cheeky little back heel which set it all into motion. And then the ball into the middle towards Stuff. It was an absolute peach, and at full stretch is able to just sneak it inside that near post. And look what it means to him and the Germany youngsters. Perfect pass, lovely weight on it as well from Lennart Karl. On the score sheet against Austria, the provider of Germany's first here against Spain. And what a massive goal that is, not just for this game, but for Germany's qualifying. Well, just when we were talking about Germany possibly snatching a winner towards the end of the game, they've taken the lead early into the second half. Now Spain have work to do, and of course this will force them to perhaps venture a little further forward, take a few more risks, and Germany, who've looked dangerous on the counter, can take full advantage of that, possibly even bag themselves a second, put the game out of reach. Well, you couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. Fernandez over the top. Just rushing that ball. I have to say Germany really have grown into this game. It's been a very mature performance, sticking to the game plan right from the get-go, trusting in the process, and have been rewarded for their efforts. Oyono with the layoff. Now Rodriguez tries to feed it back to Oyono. It's cut out again by Abraha. He's had a really good game at right back. Kept in play by Lennart Karl. Göttlicher putting the ball out of play because there was a player down. And just as he was putting it out of play, he got back on his feet. I believe it was Abraha who was down initially. Spain not willing to give Germany the ball back. Will hold on to it and go looking for an equaliser. Oyono to Pedro Fernandez. I was waiting for Teixidor to make a run in from the right. It's a little slow to do so. Abraha forced to put the ball out of play for a Spain corner. Here's another look at the goal. It gets better every time you watch it. Sadly, the initial little flick from Lennart Karl, which put it all into motion. Not in that slow motion replay. Well, Germany's back line have been absolutely fantastic here this evening, but They're going to have to push a little further and a little harder. Because you just get the feeling that Spain are going to shift it up a gear now as well. They're going to have to if they want to turn things around. As the sun sets and the floodlights starts to take over, Germany find themselves 35 minutes or so away from what would be a massive, massive win. Abraha goes it alone, tries to curl it, looking for the top shelf. It's a more than decent effort. Didn't have too many other options on and was well within his right to go for goal there. He didn't miss by much in the end. It's amazing what a goal can do. You can just feel the confidence running through the German youngsters' veins now. We did say in the first half that the only thing that was really missing was being a little more clinical in the final third. Well, they've come up with exactly what the doctor ordered. Here's Abraha again. Lennart Karl, the ball back into the middle. Misplaced pass in the end from Mensah. But so far, Bayern Munich, number 10, Lennart Karl, has been my man of the match. Been lively and at it right from kickoff. He's looked really up for this game. Has delivered out on the pitch and then some. Every time Germany did look dangerous in the first half, he was right at the heart of it. Just as he was right at the heart of the only goal of the game so far. Alexander Staff scoring Germany's 18th goal in qualifying. Putting them level on third with the Czech Republic. Just one goal behind Italy in second. Portugal leading the way with an impressive 24 goals. Portugal, another country that just seems to constantly produce world-class talent. So Alexis Syria coming on for Spain here as Hernan Perez Cuesta decides to make some changes. Rodriguez also sacrificed with Diego Lacosta coming on to replace him. Oh, that's really clever play by Göttlicher. Knew the challenge was incoming. Was more than happy to ride it out and win the free kick. Another look at that audacious attempt from Nathaniel Abraha. Kaba picks the ball up but can't hold on to it. Roughly half an hour still to go. There is still plenty of time for Spain to find their rhythm. And with it, a way back into this, Pedro Fernandez. Quickly closed down. Just couldn't quite get the ball out from underneath his feet there once he found himself in and around the box or the edge of it. I tell you what, that is a cracking attempt there with the outside of the right boot on the new man out there, Diego Lacosta. I do apologise, was actually the right back, Teixeidor. What a goal that could have been. It's a triple in goal. Didn't look too worried. So perhaps looked a little closer than it actually was. Good work by Valifard, getting across to help out and prevent Ayono from starting his engine. Menza swings one in. Was looking for Alexander Staff there, but a little too much whip on it, as well as height and distance. Easy catch in the end for Guirao in goal. Ball out wide. Chance here, and it's in! Germany have a second, and it's that man, Leonard Karl, who doubles their lead. And his performance has thoroughly deserved a goal to add to his assists for the first as well. It's a man of the match performance from the man out on the right wing, or the young man, should I say. Leonard Karl, the Bayern Munich youngster, just 17 years old. Well, Guirao will be disappointed. He'll know he should be doing there, or should be doing better there. Never want to be beat at your near post. Gets a hand to it, but can't keep it out. Well, if the first was a big goal, the second's an absolute monster. And Spain really have their work cut out for them now. Well, they're forced to throw absolutely everything at Germany now. Great defending again by Abraha. He's hardly put a foot wrong here this evening. Delivery in towards the back post, headed away by Kaba. Big block by Turay just moments later. As the stellar defending continues at the back for Marc-Patrick Meister's youngsters. Nothing wrong with the challenge, says the referee. As play continues, a lot more urgency in Spain's play now. And Spain will have a free kick in a very promising position here. Göttlicher, I believe, just getting mixed up with Oyono, just outside the penalty area. And Triple might be called into action here. Fernandez standing over the ball. Alexis Syria there with him as well. Does look like it would suit a left footer. Tony Fernandez finds a way through the wall and slots it into the far corner, and all of a sudden Spain are back in it. That was really well struck. Should the wall perhaps be doing better there? It does just lose its structure very quickly. And Triple in goal. They would have seen that very late. Couldn't really do too much about it. Now all of a sudden Spain with a spring in their step, coming forward again. What a game we have here now, and thankfully the Spanish forwards doing the defending for Germany there. Oyono was about to pull the trigger before his teammate just nicked the ball away from him. Here come Germany now, it's end-to-end stuff. Well, the flag goes up and the attack comes to nothing. What a nail-biting final 22.5 minutes or so we have here. Credit to both teams who've put together a fantastic game for the neutrals. Well, that goal has given Spain that little glimmer of hope they were so desperately looking for. Germany need to keep their heads screwed on tight here. They are still in the lead. They are still playing well. And they are coming forward again. Oh, Leonard Carl, a bit of a wild challenge there on Lozano. Syria to Fernandez. Oyono closely marked by Valiafard. Here comes Fernandez again though. Dances into the box, gets the shot off, and Spain have their equaliser. Triple with the save, but couldn't hold on to the ball. And Oyono was there to pick up the pieces and toe poke it home from less than a metre out. That is how quickly things can change in football. You have to feel for Germany. All that hard work, and it's back to square one again. And Trippel will be absolutely furious with himself. Just before Germany were about to make a triple substitution, they concede that second goal. Heartbreak and disappointment for those players leaving the field of play. But an opportunity for those coming on to set things right again. Ngufak, one of the players coming on. David Kreta about to join him. Kezia Oteng-Mensah out there as well now. So some fresh legs for the final 20 minutes. A little less perhaps. Oh, Spain now with wind in their sails. Lozano. Out wide to Syria. The step over takes care of Kaba. Dangerous ball whipped into the middle. Dealt with though in the end by Toure. Mensah. Leonard Carr brought down. Will be a free kick. Oh, 2 goals in 3 minutes. It's a very bitter pill to swallow. A really good ball comes in there from Abraha. Sadly, no one able to meet it at the near post, but Germany will have a corner. Not the worst delivery. Height and distance, but into a decent area. Spain looking to counter quickly after dealing with the threats. Here's another look at the equaliser. It's an unfortunate goal from Germany's perspective, that's for sure. You have to give credit to Ayono, like any good strikers. He's in the right place at the right time. Looks like Lozano's taken a bit of a whack to the face here. Looks like there's a bit of blood coming from his mouth, so we'll have to receive some treatment. Have to see whether or not he'll be able to continue. Well, that was the goal that made it 2-0. At which point Germany looked like they were in cruise control, looking very comfortable indeed. Football can be a roller coaster ride at times, and it certainly has been here this evening in Spain. Lozano looking to stop the bleeding as he makes his way off the field of play. Have to see if he comes back on or not. At the moment, Spain down to 10 men. Do have possession though, with a throw-in just inside their own half. If I'm not mistaken, both Lozano and Campos not on the pitch there just moments ago. Looks like they've come back on now though. Spain back to full strength with less than 15 minutes to go. So it was actually a quadruple substitution by Germany. I do apologise. And Gufak, Menza, Kreta and Pavlic all coming on. Müller, the other player, now on the bench. Syria does well to win the ball back. Continues his run and stays on his feet as well. Rides one challenge, can't get past the second though. Oh, Syria with a little bit of afters there on Lennart Karl. Not sure what all that was about. Needs to be careful. Any more of that and he'll be the next player to go into the referee's book, that's for sure. All picked up by Abraha. Will be a goal kick and not a corner, or will it? No, will be a corner. Thought for a moment Lozano was celebrating the decision there. Another corner sent deep. This time it will be a goal kick. And 7 previous meetings between these two. Germany have never come away with a win. They have been able to secure 4 draws. The other 3 games going Spain's way. Ball into the middle. Ayono, I think, was going for a cheeky backheel finish there. Not sure why he didn't try and keep it simple. Might have been able to make good contact on the ball had he done so. Did come at him with a real pace, to be fair. Lozano continues his run and is brought down. As Mathieu Ngoufac goes into the book now as well, picking up a yellow card. Spain getting ready to bring Miguel Angel Romero on for these final 10 minutes. Pedro Fernandez, the player to come off. Now Germany with another free kick to defend here. They have conceded from one already. There's a fair distance out. Will take quite the effort to beat triple here, you feel. Syria lines it up and skies it into the stands. Now Syria has found a bit of space inside the box here. Tries to cut it back onto his right foot. Well defended by Kaba. Spain bench calling for a penalty, but nowhere near enough in that. Danger not over yet, though. As the ball pinballs its way in and around the Germany box. Eventually get it clear, but Spain come forward again. Lozano heading towards the corner flag. Cross whipped in, but straight into the hands of Triple. Tries to release it quickly, but doesn't find any outlets. Not straight away anyway. Ball back inside to Menza. Head up. Kezialteng Menza quite clearly into an offside position there. Just set off too early. Or simultaneously was seen a little too late by Abraha. So another change by Marc-Patrick Meister. As Yilgashi, who started against Austria on the left wing, now comes on for these closing stages. Hopeful ball over the top. Doesn't find a recipient. Well, even with the 2 goals conceded, you have to say Abraha at right back has been absolutely superb. Very little he could have done about either. Defensively has been solid as a rock, and going forward, especially in the second half, at times really promising as well. There's another substitution is about to take place. Enzo Alves Vieira will come on for Spain. Replacing Tony Fernandez, the free kick goal scorer. The man that gave Spain that lifeline from a dead ball situation. Oh, what an opportunity that actually turned out to be for Kezia Oteng-Mensah. I don't think he realised how close to the ball and unmarked he was when it sort of just trickled his way. Wouldn't have been offside either. Well defended by Kaba. Gashi unable to hang on to the ball. Here's Oyono. Oyono. It's an audacious attempt from that sort of range, but does know how to strike the ball. Typical striker's performance from the Spain frontman today. Hasn't seen too much of the ball, but he's popped up when required and come up with the goods, like all good strikers do. Oyono with the ball forward. Enzo Alves Vieira gets his first touch on the ball since coming on. Three and a half of the 90 still to go. Should be a decent little chunk of stoppage time added on with the amount of substitutions made by both teams. Oyono ships it wide, back into the middle. Thankfully, lands at the feet of Mensah rather than a red shirt. It's a complete miss-hit there from Miguel Angel Romero. There's a swing and a miss inside the box after a brilliant little cut back from Teixidor. It was a heavy challenge on Abraha in the build-up before that opportunity for Spain, or half chance, shall we say. And the referee not taking any notice of it, allowed play to continue. So foul throw, hands possession back to Germany here. Vieira, one-on-one with Kaba. Gets in the way, not once but twice. Now Lozano swings one in towards the back post. It's headed away in the end by Rafael Pavlic. Back in again, Mensah this time with the header away, but it's out for a corner for Spain. As the team in red try to pile on the pressure here in these final minutes. They want all 3 points, while Germany, you feel, holding on for one at this point. Free header at the back post for Vieira. Just didn't quite make the contact he was looking for. Sort of came glancing off his head rather than full-on contact. Did look a little off balance there as well, which wouldn't have helped. I hate to say it, but there's only one team that really looks like scoring a third here. And it's not Germany. A point for Mark-Patrick Meister and his youngsters. Nowhere near doom and gloom, that's for sure. Yes, they will only have a tally of 2, but with a win against Norway, 5 points could be enough to go through. You never know. Almost a minute into stoppage time. Still waiting to see how much has been added on. Ball into the middle. Germany have the winner. Surely. And what a time to come up with it as well. No one picking up the run forward. And then it's just helped across the face of goal for an easy tap-in. Can you believe it? And what a massive goal that could be. Oh, never mind could be, is. And it's the substitute, Oteng-Mensah, who's poked it home with one of the biggest goals of his young international career. I can guarantee you that. And look at their captain. Turai urging his teammates to keep their heads screwed on here. Well, it's a great bit of play. No one picking up the run forward. And David Kreta unselfishly then trying to bring Oteng-Mensah into play, and does ever so well to pick him out in the middle. Spain have a player down here. Oh, what a dramatic end to this game. And the flag stayed down. I'm pretty sure that Kreta timed his run to perfection there. And with the performance that Germany had put in here today at 2-0 up, when the 2-2 was scored by Spain, I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel really bad for Germany, because it was a performance that you felt deserved more than a draw. And they have dug deep, shown real grit, resilience, determination, never giving up. That's what they teach you. Play until the final whistle, and that is exactly why. That's another ball over the top. Mensah won't be getting onto the end of that one. 94 minutes gone on the clock. Surely not long to go now before Germany pick up their first ever win against Spain competitively at the under-17 level. If it ends like this, Germany will hope that Spain can do them a favour against Austria and beat Germany's neighbours. And then all Germany need to do is come out on top against Norway in their third and final game, and they will be through to the finals in Albania. Our triple will be in absolutely no rush to get this ball forward, believe you me. Germany bench desperate for the final whistle. Will be a goal kick. Referee just taking a brief look at his watch there. Final whistle now surely just moments away. 96.5 minutes gone. There's a player down for Germany. Is there a captain? Turai with a little bit of cramp setting in now. His teammates urging him to get back on his feet. They don't want any more time added on. Triple sends it upfield. And there is the final whistle. For the first time in 8 attempts, Germany beat Spain in the under-17s, and what a time to come up with that win. It's a win that sees Germany take their points tally to 4 now. They remain undefeated. They pick up their first win in Group 2, and what a win it is as well. 2-0 up, then level at 2 apiece, and then turn the game on its head for a second time with a stoppage time winner. The substitutes coming on and getting the job done for Germany. So they now go top of the group, level on points with Austria. Austria taking on Spain next. Germany will hope Spain can do them a favour there. And Germany, in 3 days' time, will play Norway. And if they win that, they are more than likely through to the European Championships in the summer as one of the 8 teams to make it to Albania. What an end to a game. What an entertaining game all around. And a big thank you to everyone for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we have. Congratulations to Team Germany. And we'll see you next time when we do it all again. Until then, stay safe. And as always, take care.